Hi guys, it's autumn time, winter time, and you know what happens. Everybody starts to have a cold, throat ache, running nose, all that kind of stuff. It's caused by a virus, not by a bacteria, so you cannot treat something like that with, for example, antibiotics, as you've seen on my other video about the chicken. So the only way to get over it is to actually sicken it out. So you need to create antiviruses for the virus that is giving you the cold symptoms like a throat ache and all that kind of stuff. And throat ache, in general, you get it only when it's autumn time and winter time, or when you go into an air-conditioned area. And this is because these viruses, they can only survive on your throat when they are in an environment that has a lower than body temperature. When you breathe in, it cools down your throat and the viruses can start to multiply and to spread around, and that's where you start to get some issues and start to feel and have a sore throat. And finally it goes to your sinuses and you start to sneeze, and it takes about 2-3 days to get over it. So you can go to the pharmacy and get all these little helps, aids, but in general, as you probably already have found out, it doesn't help a lot. Most of the time it's just commercial stuff, and it doesn't really avoid you of getting the cold. So the only thing is to give your body time to actually make antiviruses, and to give your body also strength to be more resistant to all these kind of viruses that goes around, spread by air. Now, if somebody in your family is having a cold, probably they're going to spread it to the rest of the family. So you can ask the person that is having this cold to be isolated as much as they can from you. And to avoid or to keep this person in a separate room, get your brother or sister in jail, your father or mother in jail. They're confined to their room, and serve the food over there. So, and let them stay in the room as much as they can. When they have to go to the toilet, try to get or give another separate toilet. That's really the extreme way of doing it. But in general, it spreads from one person to the other. And the reason is simple, because these viruses, when they sneeze, when they touch, when they sneeze, they get their hands full with also the viruses. It's full of viruses. When they sneeze, it goes into the air, you breathe it in, and you get the same virus. Or when they touch something, you touch it as well, and finally you also contract the virus by touching something that is infected by the virus itself. These viruses, they're pretty resilient. They can survive on surfaces up to 48 hours, a very long survival time as well. So so what can you do? Separate the family member and increase your resistance and make your body much more resistant. Another way is to gain time. This is what I do. It's not for everybody, but I close my window in my bedroom, and you probably already experienced it as well, is that these throat ache starts to get worse, especially at night. And this is also, again, because at night the temperature is pretty cold, and the temperature in your room is probably also pretty cold. So what I do, I turn on the heater of my bedroom to the maximum, and I try to get a high temperature, as high as I can, in my room. So the air that I'm going to breathe in is going to be much warmer. The viruses will have many more difficulties to spread, to expand, and it gives your body a little bit more time to create these antiviruses. That's one thing you can do. Another thing is something that I'm preparing for myself, because my brother is having a cold and I don't want to get the cold from him, and this is one of the solutions that I found is for me pretty successful. So what do I need? First of all, I need honey. Honey is very good because it's an anti-viral substance. Okay. The same with cayenne pepper. So cayenne pepper is something you can buy in the shop. It's very, very spicy. So depending on how far you can go with your, spicy resistance, you can put less or more of the cayenne pepper. This is ginger. So it's like maybe 30 grams of ginger. Peeled it. That's the third ingredient. And I have taken 2 more, lemons, and I just press the juice of the lemon. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put the lemon into there you go, the blender. So gonna get as much as I can. This is going to be very sour, so thankful to the honey, I will sweeten it, and I will put also quite a lot of honey in there. Okay, that's done. The next thing I'm going to do is put in the ginger in the blender, and I'm going to make it spicy. So this is going to be a shot, and it's going to be a very hot shot for me because I like it spicy. Believe me or not, but the day after, when you go to toilet, you'll remember that you have eaten a lot of spices. HI. So that's it. The next thing is that I'm gonna blend this thing with my blender. Okay, so this is blended. The only thing that I have as an issue is probably the honey is going to be on the bottom of the liquid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the microwave oven. So I'm going to put it like 1000 watts, and I'm going to put it in there for 30 seconds. That's my shot for this evening. I drink this little mixture in the morning, in the evening. If I start to feel any throat ache, I might just also take another shot at noontime. So there you go, that's 30 seconds. So because if you also take it at noontime, you will definitely get over the issue of throat ache. So I'm going to mix it one more time, just to get the honey well mixed together with the other juice of the lemon, and also the ginger and the cayenne pepper. So there you go. Wish me good luck. Drink this bloody juice because I swear it's hot and spicy. And even if you start to have some throat ache in the beginning, I'm not telling you when you really have throat ache and you are starting to cough, probably it's too late. But even if you feel like a little tiny twinkling in your throat, this little shot here might just, get over it. And also when you turn on the heater in your room and you can get a temperature of 25 to 30 degrees in your bedroom, I know it's going to be pretty hard to sleep in a very warm, heated room, but it's going to be much better. Your body will have some more time to, create antiviruses for that bloody virus that's, starting to spread. Wow, that's spicy. That's really spicy. Okay, thank you, and I hope it will help anybody else. Okay, write your experience in the description, and if you have more suggestions, go ahead. I'm always open to suggestions. See you guys.